Get rich through the power of energy. Imagine getting rich in a short period of time. Sounds impossible, right? Well, it's not. You can attract wealth and abundance almost effortlessly just by aligning your energy. Everything you desire, including money, is already within your reach. In this video, we'll show you how ordinary people transformed their lives and unlocked incredible wealth by harnessing the powerful energy of abundance. From a farmer turning barren land into a thriving harvest to a musician rising from the streets to fame, these stories prove that when you master the energy around you, wealth flows freely. Sounds impossible, right? Here's why it's possible. What if I told you that wealth isn't just about money? It's a powerful energy you can tap into. In this video, we'll uncover how aligning your energy with abundance can transform your life and attract riches faster than you ever thought possible. First story: money is energy. A gardener, Mia, starts with a barren piece of land. Each day, she carefully plants seeds, waters them, and nurtures the soil. Over time, her garden flourishes, yielding not just fruits and vegetables, but an endless bounty of flowers. Money is like a seed. It holds infinite potential, but it requires care, energy, and belief to grow. Just as Mia's barren soil turned into a thriving garden, your mindset can turn scarcity into abundance. Second story: mindset unlocking abundance. Meet David, a struggling artist who barely makes ends meet. One day, he reads about how gratitude attracts abundance. Skeptical but desperate, he starts writing down 3 things he's grateful for every day. Within months, David's perspective shifts. He notices more opportunities, starts selling his artwork, and even opens a gallery. David discovered that wealth begins with gratitude. By shifting his focus to what he already had, he invited more opportunities into his life. What could you attract by shifting your mindset? Third story: understanding money as energy. Sophia, an entrepreneur, runs a small cafe. She learns that her energy directly impacts her business. On days she's positive and engaged, her cafe is bustling. On days she's distracted or stressed, sales drop. Realizing this, Sophia creates a ritual of visualizing her cafe, filled with happy customers each morning, transforming her outlook and her income. Money is energy. Sophia's positive outlook infused her cafe with the energy of abundance. When you focus on positive energy, you create a magnetic force that attracts wealth. Fourth story: shifting your mindset. Jessica dreams of being financially free, but constantly tells herself, "I'm too broke to save." One day, a mentor challenges her to change her language. Instead of, "I can't afford it," she starts saying, "I'm choosing to save for something bigger." This small change empowers her to save consistently, invest, and eventually buy her dream home. Your words shape your reality. Jessica's simple shift in language reprogrammed her mindset, turning limitations into possibilities. What words will you choose to attract abundance? Practical steps to attract wealth automatically. Fifth story: Liam's side hustle success. Liam worked a regular 9-to-5 job, but he wanted more financial freedom. One evening, he watched a video about automating savings and decided to give it a shot. He set up a system where 10% of his paycheck was automatically transferred into a savings account. Months later, he realized he'd accumulated enough to invest in his passion: woodworking. Using his savings, Liam built a small workshop and started creating furniture on weekends. His designs quickly gained popularity online, and orders poured in. What began as a small savings habit turned into a thriving side hustle. Today, Liam is his own boss, running a successful furniture business and inspiring others to take small steps toward big goals. Liam's story proves that small, consistent actions lead to big transformations. What step can you take today to unlock your potential? Here are a few more beautiful, true stories. Sixth story: the farmer who planted hope. In a small, drought-stricken village, a farmer named Arjun faced the harsh reality of losing his crops year after year. The soil had hardened, and water was scarce. Many villagers had given up and left, but Arjun refused. One day, he sat under a tree, reflecting on the land's former glory. He realized that nature responds to care and faith. Arjun decided to act as if the rain would come, even though the skies had been dry for years. Every morning, he tilled the soil, planted seeds, and built channels to direct water that didn't yet exist. Months passed without rain, but Arjun continued. His belief spread through the village, and others began to help. One fateful evening, dark clouds gathered, and the rain poured. Arjun's fields, already prepared, blossomed into a rich harvest. Arjun planted not just seeds, but hope. His unwavering energy transformed barren fields into a source of abundance. When you act with faith, you align your energy with opportunities waiting to bloom. Seventh story: The Musician's Symphony of Abundance. Leela, a street musician, played her violin on busy city corners, earning just enough to get by. She often felt invisible, her music drowned out by the noise of traffic and rushing crowds. One evening, a man stopped and said, "Your music is beautiful, but no one notices because you're hiding your light." Inspired, Lila decided to treat every performance as if she were on a grand stage. She dressed as if she were at a concert hall and played with passion and joy. Slowly, the energy shifted. Crowds began gathering, and someone shared a video of her performance online. Within weeks, Lila was invited to perform at a prestigious event. Her journey from unnoticed street corners to grand stages taught her that the energy she gave was the key to what she received. Lila's story shows that the energy you project shapes how the world responds to you. When you rise within and share your light, the universe amplifies it in ways you never imagined. Eighth story: The Teacher Who Changed Lives. Ms. Evelyn, a high school teacher, noticed her students struggling with low confidence. Many came from underprivileged backgrounds and didn't believe they could achieve greatness. One day, she tried something new. She asked each student to write their biggest dream on a piece of paper, fold it, and place it in a dream jar. She told them, "Your dreams are seeds. Every effort you make waters them." Over the years, her students began to flourish. One became a doctor, another a business owner, and another an artist. At her retirement, they returned to thank her. Each one said the same thing: "You believed in me when I didn't believe in myself." Ms. Evelyn's energy of belief transformed lives. When you invest in others and rise within yourself, you create ripples of abundance far beyond what you can see. Ninth story: The Runner Who Found Strength in Failure. James was a sprinter with dreams of competing in the Olympics. At a major qualifying event, he tripped just meters from the finish line and lost his chance. Devastated, James wanted to quit, but his coach said, "The finish line isn't out there, it's in here," pointing to James's heart. James decided to channel his energy into resilience. Every morning, he visualized himself crossing the finish line. He trained harder, not just physically, but mentally, embracing failure as a stepping stone. A year later, at the same event, James won. As the crowd roared, he realized the journey wasn't just about the race, but about the strength he found within. James's greatest victory wasn't on the track, but within himself. When you rise within, failure becomes fuel, and obstacles turn into opportunities for greatness. Energy transforms lives. Whether it's a farmer planting hope, a musician sharing her light, a teacher nurturing dreams, or a runner embracing resilience, there is a beautiful story from the Bible that will inspire courage and belief in just how easy it can be to attract wealth and abundance when you align your energy with faith and action. This is the story of a widow whose life seemed trapped in despair, but through a simple act of trust, she unlocked the riches waiting for her. Let me take you on this journey of hope and transformation. The Widow's Miracle, 1 Kings 17. In a quiet village, a widow found herself at the edge of despair. Her husband had passed, leaving her in deep debt, and the creditors were coming to take her two young sons as slaves to repay what was owed. Helpless and broken, she turned to the only hope she had left, the prophet Elisha. When she found Elisha, she poured her heart out to him. Elisha listened intently, and then gave her a strange instruction. "What do you have in your house?" he asked. "Nothing but a small jar of oil," she replied. He told her to go to her neighbors, borrow as many empty vessels as she could, and then pour her oil into them. Though the widow didn't fully understand, she chose to trust. Back at home, she shut the door with her sons, as Elisha had instructed. Taking the small jar of oil, she began to pour into one of the vessels. To her astonishment, the oil flowed endlessly, filling the first vessel and then the next. Vessel after vessel, the oil kept flowing until every borrowed jar was full. The widow and her sons stood in awe of the miracle before them. Overwhelmed with gratitude, the widow returned to Elisha, who told her, "Now sell the oil, pay your debts, and live on the rest." What began as a moment of despair turned into a life of abundance. The widow not only paid off her debts, but also had enough to provide for her family for years to come. This story teaches us that abundance begins not with what we have, but with how we align our energy, with faith, trust, and action. The widow's story is a powerful reminder that even in our darkest moments, there is a path to riches when we rise within and embrace the divine energy around us. If a small jar of oil could unlock overflowing abundance, what could happen if you took a step of faith today? If this story inspired you, imagine the miracles waiting when you align your energy with faith. Let us journey together to discover more of these life-changing truths. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories from the Bible. Together, let's rise within and embrace the abundant life waiting for us.